In 2026, anyone with an internet connection and crypto in their wallet can bet on the exact date of a military strike. Anonymous users are making millions by treating global collapse like a casino game. Over $1 billion has already poured into prediction markets, specifically wagering on the tactical outcomes of the conflict between the United States and Iran. This betting volume chart reveals a terrifying anomaly. The flat line suddenly spikes hours before a real-world geopolitical event. Zooming in reveals these aren't organic trades, but highly leveraged block orders. This strongly suggests a specific group is trading on classified military intelligence. These betting lines act as a real-time, financially incentivized indicator, signaling that the fragile ceasefire between Washington and Tehran is under significantly more pressure than diplomats have publicly admitted. The immediate catalyst driving this market panic is a direct ultimatum from President Trump, who publicly warned Iranian leaders that the clock is ticking to reach a deal. International diplomatic off-ramps are rapidly closing. The United States recently rejected a major peace brokering deal offered directly by the Chinese leadership. Domestic political pressure is acting as an accelerant in Washington. Lawmakers like Senator Lindsey Graham are openly advocating to abandon the status quo entirely and forcefully disarm Iran. Washington is rapidly approaching the kinetic threshold, the specific tipping point where political posturing and verbal threats translate into physical military action. Because the smart money recognizes that diplomacy has failed, bettors are now moving their wagers to predict where the next physical flashpoint will occur on the regional chessboard. Attention is now focused on the proxy battlegrounds of the Middle East, specifically the extreme vulnerability of regional maritime choke points. This map highlights the Strait of Hormuz shipping lanes and Iran's expanding subsurface power infrastructure. As development accelerates, prediction markets panic. Wagers on global oil supply disruptions surge as traders price in the shipping route risks. Tensions escalated further following a dangerous military strike that occurred directly adjacent to a nuclear power plant in Abu Dhabi. Simultaneously, a recent geopolitical misstep by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is threatening the stability of the U.S.-backed alliance between Israel and the UAE at a highly sensitive moment. Every physical strike, every subsurface maneuver, and fractured alliance in the region swings the odds and moves the money on the public betting ledger. Behind the cold data and the profit margins of these betting markets is a visceral human reality unfolding on the ground. Inside Iran, internal chaos is fracturing societal stability. Guns are visible on the streets as civilians navigate the fallout of the escalating conflict. The United Nations has verified a massive surge in political executions, marking the highest rate of state-sanctioned killings since the conflict escalated. Anonymous bettors in the digital shadow economy are profiting off insider intelligence, while civilians in the region are paying the actual cost of those wagers in blood. The machinery of war has been commodified, gamified, and it is tracked on a public ledger, exposing the private moves of states to a global market of speculators. These billion-dollar prediction markets function as a terrifying, data-driven mirror. They reflect the absolute inevitability of a powder keg that is already detonating.